the Trump trials and not Watergate. So in the Watergate hearings, right, you had senators asking questions centered on three themes, right? The absolute priority of civic obligation over personal obligations, right? This is a nation of laws, not of men. Right? Obviously, that is an ideal that's really reached in real life. They emphasized the obligations to civic duty and to political office are some kind of higher transcendent authority, that the laws of men must give way to the laws of God. Now, what's more important, not violating laws or not violating ethics. And this transcendent anchoring of ethics allows Americans to be concretely universal in it together. So you had Senator Weicker, a liberal Republican, saying, Republicans do not cover up. Republicans do not go ahead and threaten. Republicans don't view their fellow Americans as enemies to be harassed, but as human beings to be loved. Normally, these statements are greeted with derision, with hoots, and with cynicism. But during Watergate, right, these statements were not laughed at. They were not hooted down because this was not everyday life. This took place within a ritual, within a liminal event, something that's separated from normal life. And you had the creation of a sacred time and a sacred space. In the hearing chambers, the Watergate Committee evoked these luminescent, transcendent values. John Dean was the most compelling of the anti-Nixon witnesses, and he embodied the American detective myth, right? It's derived from the Puritan tradition. He was portrayed as someone who's just ruthlessly pursuing truth and justice without emotion or vanity, and this is how the left sees the prosecutors of Donald Trump. And then when witnesses would come forward against Donald Trump, all right, the powers that be, our leading institutions and the center left and the left, grant forgiveness to former Trump partisans in accord with their conversions to the cause of righteousness and their creation of stories about how evil and threatening Donald Trump is.